Live. Good evening, everyone. How's it, guys? Just give me the big thumbs up. Make sure the audio's good. You guys started the chat pretty early tonight. So, can we hear me okay? Is the audio good? Can I get some thumbs up from you guys? Right, I ought to start writing some names down. Crikey, look at yours all. Thumbs up, look at that, yes we can. You're just taking a bit to get off. Keep going. Right, Phil with 2 L's. G'day matey, welcome along. And then we've got Digger Mike is in the house. How's it, my bro? Digger Mike. I know you've had a pretty busy afternoon. We were going to go detecting, but never got out to it. I never actually went out after all that. I ended up going in and spending the afternoon working on my knives. So, way overdue. Way overdue. We've got Jade's Adventures in the house. How's it, my bro? You been chasing gold at all this weekend, or you been having a nice quiet one? Hey Jack, Family Antics New Zealand. How's it, guys? Welcome back. Evergreen Prospectors. What's going on, guys? Sunday night. It's Sunday night over here, buddy. You must be overseas, maybe UK or America. So yes, it is 8 o'clock Sunday night here. So welcome along. Kiwi in Oz, all sorts. How's it, my bro? Hope you are doing well. Mad Kiwi is in the house. He's got himself a brand new toy. You need to go to his channel and have a look at his latest video. He's got a cool little toy there, or a new score. Got it dirt cheap, just about basically stole it. Didn't you, Mad Kiwi? You lucky tyke. Looked pretty good condition too. Who else is in the house? Isaac D Snuts. I love your name, buddy. Good on you. Welcome along. Right, catching up. Scott D is in the house. Hey, bro. How's it? Welcome along. NZ Warriorsman. Welcome, buddy. Warriorsman. Well, I know what I'm writing down. Nobody else does. Had the kids all weekend. Oh, nice, Jade. Mint. Has the wee fella been still riding his motorbike, doing the old motocross? Indeed, mate, he says. Yes. Keeping on, good, mate. Get ready for a midnight fish tonight. Oh, cool. Nice, mate. Oh, Isaac, what sort of bottles are you collecting, matey? Yeah. Oh, Scott D, it's Beep Thrills. You changed your name, buddy. Nice to have you back, man. Haven't seen you for a while. D's, g'day, long time. JJ, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome along. And there we go. Digger Mike is kicking off the first super chat. Awesome, buddy. Got a couple of new designs that I've come up with. But keep that one separate. Come up with in the last couple of days. I've got a big chopper, and I've designed up another little one as a sort of like more of an EDC, everyday carry, designed for a mate of, or a partner of one of my mates, Josh. His missus really wants a everyday carry. So we've designed up a nice little knife. I've got it here. I'll show you in a minute. It's quite a cool one, and I'm going to make it part of the regular lineup. So, yeah, bro, leave that other channel alone now. Haha, not making content, just watch. Fair enough, Scott. Yep, you've had lots on your plate over the years. Jade's Adventures. Sure, bro. Definitely put you in for a couple for that one, mate. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Guys, I think most of you all know the go with my live streams. If you're a member or a patron, you can you get a draw into an end of stream draw giveaway. And if you do a super chat, you get a entry into you go into another draw as well for an end of stream giveaway. And of course, as most of you know at the moment, Andrew Harrison, welcome, bro. It has been a while since we've been out for a dig, matey. We have got to get out and do, and I see Eric's been getting out a bit, and you've been starting to get out a bit, so we need to get the Three Musketeers back together. Get out. Cirxie is in the house. Welcome, buddy. West Coast Feral. Obviously got a bit of internet connection over there, bro. Welcome along. And Mad Kiwi there with a super chat. So yeah, so just going over those. I do an end of stream draw. At the moment, you guys know that I'm putting up a $300 knife as the prize at the moment. But the deal is you've got to win 5 times. You've got to get 5 tokens or 5 ticks beside your name, and then you'll become the winner of that thing. And at the moment, Strange As is in the house. Welcome, bro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Freezing cold up here, but it's nice and warm. It is. It's lovely here, Evergreen. We had a magic day today. Strange As is in the house. Okay, aloha from Pacific Treasure Hunting, aka Kramer. How's it, mate? How you doing? Yeah, you keep changing your name. Kiwi and Oz. Cheers, matey. Thank you. So yeah, so we're doing a knife as the big prize, but at the moment I've got a diary going, and we've got Jade's Adventures has got 2 tokens beside his name. Digger Mike's got 2 tokens. Denny Perkovich has 1 token, and Dead Possum has 1 token. So basically, guys, the first 1 to 5 tokens gets to win that knife, and it'll be a custom knife up to $300. You pick the style and you pick the handle. So pretty cool prize. I do have some little midstream giveaways tonight as well. I have sorted myself out tonight. But yeah, thought we'd try and keep it fairly short. I waffled on way too much last week. Nearly went 2 hours. We did sort of get raided and all the rest of it as well, but that was pretty cool. But yeah, we'll try and keep things, a little bit more low key. So what has everybody been up to? I'm guessing most people are all back at work. I have 4 crispy. What do you got 4 of? Mini Rambo. Yeah. I've got a knife to show you. It's going to be quite cool. Yeah, it was nice here today, Digger Mike? So I'm guessing most people are back at work now. Yeah. No more holidays, back at work, starting to get back into normalities. Anybody been out metal detecting, swinging? Now, I did ask a question before. Did you answer it, buddy? You did. My oldest one is 1880s. Forgot what it says because they're all packed. Just moved. Did you say what year? Hey, Isaac, what sort of bottles are you actually collecting, matey? I don't know if you know, but I collect bottles as well. Obviously, you've got some old ones there. I collect Canterbury. Well, I actually collect Canterbury Chemists and Boss Chemists, and I've also started collecting Canterbury Crown Tops, just the Canterbury ones, and only the 6 and only the 6 ounce small ones and the 10 ounce. I'm not doing the big 26 ounce. I just don't have enough room. And there goes a nice 10 ounce there. This is a Right and Co Sports. So I've started collecting those. Really enjoying that. I've got well over 100 now. Tokens mode launched. Nah, you gotta earn them my way, bro. My way, Mad Kiwi. You know that. But you're all definitely in the draw this time, so it's good. It's good. EDC Middleman, welcome along, buddy. Hey, mate, how are you, Chris? I'm great myself. Found an 1806. Oh, George the Third halfpenny. Sweet. You're finding some good stuff, mate. You get onto some good spots up there, mate. It's awesome. Well done. Good job. Are you still posting? Because I cannot find I'm hitting links. Oh, actually, I know what I'll do. After this stream, once the chat comes in, I will go in and I'll hit your link. I did a search for you and for your channel, and it wouldn't come up. But I've noticed I've been doing a search for a couple of different channels, and they're not coming up. Videos are coming up, but not the channel names or anything like that. Basically, just anyone, old ones. Oh, cool. So you're not okay. So you're not specialising in anything in particular. That's cool. I first started like that, Isaac, and I ended up with hundreds and hundreds of bottles, and I got to a point where it was like I just couldn't store them all. So because I dig them as well, and so it took me. I decided that it was like I had all these bottles. What do I do? So I decided to. Few of my mates said basically specialise in something. So initially it was like, well, what do I specialise in? What's everybody else specialising in? Everybody was like doing marble bottles or torpedoes or ginger beers, and I thought, oh well, I can do that. And yeah, started looking at the prices of those things, and flip me days, it was blooming expensive to buy marble bottles, and ginger beers were even worse. And it was like, holy, Blades Piggin, welcome along, man. Oh my goodness, it's wow. Thank you so much for that. And new to the stream, I don't think we've had you on before, Blades Piggin. Where are you from, mate? Thank you so much. I'll put a few draws in for that one. Wow. I'm a little bit speechless. And Danny Perkovich is in the house. Welcome, buddy. I found one saying property of TH, but couldn't find what. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of the bottles had along the bottom, property of, please return to, and all the rest of it. And it was like even some of the older ones, it was illegal to reuse them. It was crazy. Thank you so much, Blades. That's crazy. Blades Piggin. I'm guessing you're possibly NZ Kiwi pig hunter. I have some Baxters. Yep, I've got a massive collection of Baxters, Isaac. Quite a few different colours and quite a few different variations as well. Some of the really older, the older 1800s ones, going right through to the slightly new ones. I don't do screw tops. I stop collecting them once they go screw tops. So I keep everything that's sort of like 1920s, 1930s and below and older. And then with the crown tops, obviously they started making the crown tops in 1900s, and they went right through to the 1950s, 1960s. So I got quite a diverse, and I do collect a few Lamonts and a few cod bottles, the old marble bottles, but only what I dig. I can't afford to go collecting too many things like that. Blades Piggin, it's Xerxes changed my name. But didn't you just pop up before? Or did you just change your name just like that? Or have you got a couple of channels, mate? I'm sure you just popped up on here. Yeah, I got Xerxes here. G'day. And then you're gone Blades Piggin. Have you just changed your name just like that? You're confusing me, mate. I just changed it. Awesome. Cool. Nice name. Loving it. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much. Going to give you a few for that, mate. That's huge. Thank you very much. I've been digging up all the screw top. Yeah, I know. We all dig up the old screw top lids, don't we? Oh, thank you so much, Blades. Cool bananas. Wow. Ooh, what's my screen doing? No, just flashed at me. So I got the old computer sitting here so I can read your thing. I'm doing plane spotting at the moment, but we'll be posting videos about detecting next week. Cool. Cool. I'll look you up, mate. Any spots in Taranaki to dig that you know of? Don't know much about the North Island, bro. Being in Christchurch, all my areas are local. Don't go up to, don't go up north much. I did a big Rotorua trip a wee while ago when we had a big organised get together with the detectives. Other than that, no, I wouldn't have a clue, bro. Jump on the. I don't know if you have Isaac, but jump on the Facebook pages, like the bottle pages and also the metal detecting pages, because a lot of the guys that do detecting are quite keen on metal detecting, on bottles as well. Like even on here at the moment, Scott, he's done a bit of bottle digging up there with the guys up in Rotorua and around those areas, and also a few guys in Rotorua. I don't know how close that is to Taranaki, but there's a few guys in Rotorua that and around that area in Tauranga that do quite a bit of the bottle digging as well. So it might be worth hitting those guys up. Guys like Gary Coker, Joe, and Andrew Staveley. I don't know where Andrew's kicking around at now, but I know they're all into the bottles. So yeah. How's your old? It's in storage at the moment, Mad Kiwi, but I haven't opened it yet. I don't dare. It's quite cool though, because it's one of my that's one of my desktop pieces. I quite like having that on the desktop, being that it's still full. Mad Kiwi gave me a bunch of what are they? Thompsons, aren't they? They're Dunedin bottles, crown top bottles, but they're all Dunedin ones, but they've got cool labels on them. And one of them in particular still got the top on it and still got all the contents in it. So that's a cool little bottle. I definitely won't be getting rid of that anytime soon. Found most of my bottles in creeks, but one under the ground. Yeah, Isaac, I find heaps of bottles out of the main river that runs through town here in Christchurch, the Avon. I jump in there with the old snorkel and wetsuit and spend mornings just basically working my way upstream and just clearing debris and silt and rubbish, and I find all kinds of bottles. Find really old 1800s ones and all the way up to really cool crown tops that all go in my collection. So I love that. But I found coins and found all kinds of bits and pieces in there as well. So it's very cool, very cool. In Invercargill, was it? Was Thompson's? I thought Thompson's was Dunedin. I think one of them was Moffat. That's the Invercargill one. But yeah, very cool bottles. Found a couple of bottle stoppers. Yeah, I got a few of those EDC. Yep, they're very cool. Very cool. So what do we got? We got about 18 in the house. Let's do. I thought I may as change my name to something a bit more me. Fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. Okay, so I've got some giveaways tonight. I've only got three of them tonight. So just 3 wee giveaways, wee quizzes for you. So we'll run one of those in a minute. But yeah, just going back to what I was saying. Super chats, end of stream giveaway. Members and patrons also go in the end of stream. And I'll say it again. I said it last week, and you guys have been awesome with your support. Quite a few of you have popped over to the Patreon, and it's starting to grow again, which is awesome. So I'll start putting way more content on there for you guys. Although I am noticing I'm posting all my videos on there early, but nobody seems to be looking at them. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But hey, thank you so much for the support, guys. It means a lot to me. It really helps out. Just helps with shipping, postage, things like that. I've been flicking knives out just recently, so it's been helping with that. Got a message from a guy the other day. What was it? Yesterday, I think. He got one of my knives. It was for a birthday present. He gave it to them, and the guy was just stoked. I'm guessing it was a young fella. Absolutely stoked with the knife and very impressed. And I think he's going to purchase another one. So that's quite encouraging. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So it really helps, guys. It really does help. So those of you who are still members on the YouTube, you don't have to change. But if you possibly could, swap over to the Patreon. There's way more perks in it for you. Couple of bucks more per month, but yeah, way more perks, more videos, and it's you still get the same thing as the membership thing with the live streams. You'll still go in the at the end of stream draw, but just gives me a little bit more. In the way of revenue. I mean, another thing is YouTube has just changed their what do they call it? Changed their thing again, their agreements, and they are now taking 55% of the membership amounts. So it used to be 70%, it is now 55%. So I get diddly squat of memberships, and it just sucks. It just, yeah, it's not fair. Thanks, Jade, Mad Kiwi, cheers. The gold video was epic you just put up. That gold video was fun, man. That was real fun. Me and Dylan had a really cool time, just chilling out. It was actually Monday, Tuesday, so it was actually during the week. So it felt really weird to be up there, being that I probably should have been at work, but of course I'm on ACC, and knowing everyone else was working, and we were up there splashing around in the water, having all kinds of fun. It was yeah, it was a bit weird, but it was cool. It was a great trip. Digger Mike, cheers, matey. It was a really cool trip. We got some good gold. I didn't quite get onto the nice crevice that I did last time, but we walked a bit further up last time. We explored a few other areas of the claim this time, just to see areas we hadn't been to, just to see what it was like, and we found out it wasn't too bad. We did find another area that wasn't too bad. We also, at the end of the trip, found one little spot that we'll definitely be going back to. It was very cool. We got some good stuff out of there. And, oh, Mad Kiwi, my goodness, buddy. Thank you so much. These guys are spoiling me. Do a couple for you, bro. Oh, there's more than a couple, isn't it? My goodness. Generous to a fold, you guys. Yeah, Digger Mike, mate. I'll have to take you up there sometime. It's a quick little drive, and it's such a nice little spot. It's got a good little campground there. It's a nice wee spot, eh? Digger Mike comes in with another one as well. Going for maximum entries, eh, bro? But my goodness, old Dylan, he's not going to be with us tonight because his dad's dragged him out to the movies. But he scored a wicked nugget. It was funny too, because I'd come up this waterfall, and it was like, I was looking at both sides, and it was like, oh, there's a crevice there and a bit of bedrock, and then there's a crevice on that side with a nice little waterfall coming off it. Oh, what side's going to have gold? Oh, they probably both got gold. And it was like, oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So I went right, and I started detecting that piece of bedrock, and I was swinging over there, and I got a couple of little signals. So I started clearing at the crevice, and I did get a couple of colours, but as I was working it, I heard this almighty woohoo, and oh my goodness, and all this yelling from beside me, and pulled my head up, and here he goes. He's rushing over to me, comes running through the water basically, and he goes, hold your hand out, and he just plop, 1.95 gram nugget, man. It was huge. If you go and have a look at the video, I've got a photo of it at the end there, but oh my goodness, it was beautiful, and a big chunky piece of gold too. So it was you could really feel the weight in it and all the rest of it. So if he hadn't have found that, we were fairly even with gold, but that nugget and the little half grammer that he got in the same crevice, in the same crack, just put his total way up. So, but no, good on him though. He was he's got the fancy machine. He's paid the money for it, and it's well and truly paying off. But I was a bit gutted, jealous much to say, but that was cool. But it was an awesome trip, Mike. Awesome trip. So we'll have to get you over there one time. Yeah, hard out. That would be awesome. Want to get my girl some pay dirt for her new pan. Oh, okay. Sweet. Cool. The higher up you go, the better the gold. Well and truly, Mad Kiwi. You always get the bigger stuff's always further up in the gorges. And as you come down the rivers, it gets smaller and smaller. at least I didn't get to, oh, Digger Mike, mate, that last little section of river I was working in, it was just shoot, it was this wee shoot area. There was a couple of big rocks on one side and the bank on the other side, and it narrowed down to about maybe a couple of meters wide, maybe 1,800 wide, and it was swift, man, and it was a struggle to hold on. It was a real struggle to hold on. I was trying to grip my feet on, and I was hanging on with my toes because the bedrock was smooth other than these little crevices and little boil holes. So I was sticking my toes into these holes, trying to hold on while I was doing everything, and then trying to film and trying to pick things up, and oh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Dead Possum, welcome to the stream, my man. You're just in time. We're about to do a giveaway. Welcome, buddy. I'll write your name down there. Put them in the members. You know you can do one better. How can I do one better, bro? How can I do one better? Crazy. Bet the arms were a bit. Oh, it's the arms actually aren't too bad, mate, because you're sort of floating and you're not doing too bad. But it's I tend to cramp up a little bit once I've been in the water for a few hours, and my calf muscles and my hamstrings start cramping up. So every now and again, I've got to stand upright, just bolt straight upright out of the water and stretch the old hammies out, or I've got to pull my toes back and try and stretch the calf muscles out, because I'm an old fella now, guys. I am old, and it's like I cramp up really bad. I don't know if it's just the cold or what it is, but it's hilarious. It must look funny because I'll be like, oh, 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 and you probably hear that through the snorkel, and then I'll just stand upright and try and stretch out the hammies and rub the hammies out and, yeah, dance around like a lunatic. So, yeah, if I ever get that on video, I'll definitely put it in the in a video, because that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Dead Possum, can't stay too long. I'm staying at my parents'. Hey, that's sweet as, mate. You're in the draw. You don't have to be there at the end. So got your name down there. But thanks for popping in. Blades, ever made a more boning style knife? I don't know what a boning style would look like. Is that more of those butcher ones where the blade's got a big curve on it or something like that? The steel I get is usually it's yay thick or yay wide. It's about 50 mils wide at the thickest, so I can't get a big long blade. I'm sort of more the long blades and all the rest of it. But I mean I can make. That's a skinner. Yeah, I thought so. I've made up skinners that are different style blade, but still have a nice big curved edge, and they're pretty cool. Mark's got one of those, and he reckons it is pretty damn good. Works well with the skinning, but he also dresses out and bones out the animals with it as well. So it's quite a good utility knife. I mean, what I make are they're sort of universal knives. They're pretty good for all things, but not perfect for just one thing. But I can look one up and see what a boning knife looks like, mate. And yeah. Bugger that says, yeah, it's pretty hideous, mate. It gives you a bit of a fright too. I'm not 50 yet. I'll be 49 this year. So, you don't look at mate. Yeah, well, I'll be 49 this year in June this year. So I am getting there. Boner has straight back and a boner has straight back and curves back. Oh, okay. I'll have a look. I'll have a look, and yeah, it might be one that I put in there. I know most of the guys have pulled out other designs that they reckon will be pretty close to good all round knives that have bone out an animal, gut it, and also the front curve on it is good enough for the skinning as well. So I've tried to keep them as Swiss Army knife, as if I guess you'd put it, as much of a Swiss Army knife as I could without being too specific. Although I do have a handful of knives, like I have the Skinny, which is a dedicated skinning knife. I've got the Fish and Scales, which is just a little trout bird and trout knife. What's the other one I've got? Oh, I've got the sticker. That's a dedicated sticking knife. It's quite a long knife, so it'd be a bit annoying for other bits and pieces. Get it, mate. So yeah, I mean, some of them are dedicated, and the other ones, some of them are just bit of an all-rounders. Yes, you are mad, Kiwi. Same day, isn't it? I'll have a look, Blades, and see what I can come up with. But right, you're gonna have to put your thinking caps on, guys. I've got first little thing here. What have I got? I've got a bunch of silver coins here. I've got some threepences, some sixpences, and a shilling. We'll do the shilling last. So this will be for a couple of. This will be for a 1933 and 1934 shilling and sixpence. Thor Macaulay, new member. I'll write your name down. Thank you very much. Like I was saying before, Thor, there's more perks involved in going to my Patreon than there is in the YouTube. But I do know that the YouTube is a little bit cheaper. So thank you for the support, though. Much appreciated. Your name is in the end of draw. No, it's not a 1935 thrup, bro. I ain't giving one of those away. Victorian, yeah. Welcome, Lord of Thunder. Thor, yeah, nice. Okay, so guys, you're going to have to put your thinking caps on. This one's more dedicated to the Kiwis that are in the chat. But you might be able to Google it quick enough if you're overseas. The question is, what year did New Zealand bring in their pre-decimal silver coins? Okay, what year did New Zealand bring in their pre-decimal silver coins? And there you go. Digger Mike's on it already. Straight away. Bam. Yep. Oh, g'day, Jacob. Welcome, buddy.
Dad?
Yeah?
I was going to tell you who I thought it would be.
You were going to say who you thought?
Yeah, and it was Digger Mike.
You were going to say Digger Mike? Yeah, he's pretty on to it, isn't he? Well done, Digger Mike. You've got a sixpence and a threepence to go with your other bits and pieces that I've still got to give you. Yeah, so 1933, 33, 66, Mad Kiwi. Got that wrong. That was the year they ended. 1966 was the year that the pre-decimals ended, and 1967 we went to a decimal. So you're a wee bit out there, Nigel Brown. G'day, Nigel. Welcome along. Nigel, you are a Patreon, so I will write your name down. Welcome along, buddy. And you go in the end of stream draw as well for that cool knife of your choice. Yeah, not 56. So yeah, and yeah, not 67, Phil. So that's the no worries, Thor. Where are you from, Thor? Are you from New Zealand or are you from overseas? So guys, yeah. A while ago, I think back in one of my first or second streams, I showed you guys a new addition that was coming to my knives, and I'm going to call it the chopper. And there it goes there. So I've cut this out and profiled this one today. So this is going to be basically like a cleaver, butcher's cleaver. And ideally, it's I'm making this one purposely for a guy called Mark, and he does pest control. And he wants it to basically lop off the heads, lop off the paws and tails of his possums and his rabbits, because he does he preps them for pet food. So quite cool. So this is going to be quite nice. It's going to have a nice big bevel on it, really nice big bevel, so you can get a real nice good blade on it. And then his handle on his one's going to be NZ honeysuckle and walnut to match the other two he's already bought from me. But that one will actually be available in my lineup. I quite like the design. I quite like the feel of it, and I think it could be a nice one to go in the lineup. So that'll be called the chopper. I like naming all my knives. I don't know why, but and this is the other cool little EDC knife that I've been designing in conjunction with this chick. So she wanted, I gave Josh and his brothers all their knives a wee while ago, and she was there. She's Josh's partner, and she loved them, thought they were just awesome, and said, can I get a knife as well? But can I just get a small one that I can carry every day for work? And I said, yeah, sure, I can make you up a small one. And basically she said, oh, I love this one here, which was the Hunter, the nice Hunter that I gave to Simon. He bought that one, and she said, but can I have a smaller version? Just a small blade, but it's still a decent handle, but not massive. So I've come up with this design here, and it's got a nice, simple, sleek handle. So it gives it a slightly more modern look with the nice, cool clip point or drop point Bowie style blade. And it's just a small blade. It's only going to be about 80 to 100 mils long, and we'll put that in a nice sheath. And I'm gonna basically, I might modify this one a little bit, but I'll do two versions of it, and I'm gonna call it the EDC. And this one can have either this drop or clip point blade, or you can have a drop point blade on it, like the Camper. So it'll just be a little bush knife, just for general general day-to-day camping sort of stuff. So that's going to be another addition. So that's going to put me that's going to put me up to about 10 or 12 knives now. But I think this one's going to be quite popular. I think it's going to be quite a cool one. And these will probably only be that they're going to be so small, will probably only be they'll retail at the sort of the $250, $300 mark. So yeah. And I'm doing them out of a thinner steel, these ones. These ones are only going to be 2.5 mils thick. So they're going to be a real nice, light knife, just for everyday jobs and bits and pieces. So, sorry guys, I'll just catch up with the chat. Got a bit carried away there. Oh, you're in Australia, Thor. Cool bananas. Nice. I see you're only a couple of hours behind us then. Mad Kiwis. Yeah, not Norway, bro. Not Norway. That's meaty as. It certainly is, Digger Mike. Love a good chopper. Yeah. you want one of those choppers there, Kiwi? Kiwi and Oz? You need to make a West Coast edition knife. What would a West Coast edition knife, bro? What would that look like? Let me know. Give me some ideas. I'm all for any ideas of things to do. That's lethal, mate. Be careful. No, none of them are sharp yet, bro. So, yeah, I don't put edges on them until I'm completely finished with the handles, the varnishing, the polishing. Everything's done. I'll make up the sheath, then I'll put the edge on it right at the end there, because otherwise I'd cut myself to shreds. Otherwise, so many times I've stabbed myself with my knives. If I had edges on them, bro, I wouldn't have fingers. A West Coast shovel. I have a steel disc. Have a steel disc on top. Nice. You put your thumb. Yeah, it's quite a nice wee blade actually. It's the handle's quite nice. It's fits nice. It's still a full size handle without being over the top, and gives you real nice control. You flip it around. It's got a nice thumb point that way, so you're not going to run your thumb down it if you're cutting rope or something like that. And yeah, going to keep both styles with the blade nice and small, and they'll just come in a little Kydex sheath. And might even be able to, I might even, with this one being an EDC, I might even incorporate like a little fire flint holder in the sheath as another little extra option or something like that. It's something I've been looking into, because the Kydex is great. You can mold Kydex around everything and anything. It's phenomenal. It's really cool. How have you ever made a nice wooden show stand for any of your knives? Not yet, because most of the knives have been flicking out the door. I've sort of I take pictures with this crusty wee piece of wood, and I don't even know where this came from. But I've been taking photos of them standing on this. So when I load my website up, I'll probably have that. But no, I haven't actually really looked into knife stands. I probably could make something. I've been too busy actually making the knives, and of course, once the knives are finished, they sort of go out the door. Craig, you should be getting yours in the next couple of days. If I'd say you probably get it tomorrow. I thought you might have got it on Friday, but I'm guessing by the fact that you haven't said anything that you haven't got it yet. But I would say it'll be on your doorstep tomorrow, bro. Although rural, it might be Tuesday, but hopefully it'll be there tomorrow. It was sent late last week. I'll make one and show you. Sweet, bro. Yeah, give me an idea, West Coast, of what it might actually look like. Send me some pics. So, because you've got a broken one at the moment, so we need to do something about that. A good everyday one, yeah. What are you posting up there, Mad Kiwi? Is that your video of your sweet new ride? Yeah, mate, the big chopping one. Those big chopping ones, bro, are going to be about $400. So they are going to be probably my most expensive knife that I'll have out there. But once you get a sheath on that and the extra steel and all the rest of it, the chopping blade, that'll be my most expensive knife. So they'll be about $400, bro. So if you're still keen, let us know. My first year, you've got to go and check out Mad Kiwi's video. He's posted his first video in quite a while, probably about a year, he reckons, and it's showing off something I can't believe what he paid for it, man. That's a steal, absolute steal. West Coast knuckle duster knife. Yeah, I saw a knife the other day on Facebook, and I was like, oh, I wonder if I should make one of those. It was like a fantasy thing with a big knuckle guard with spikes, and the blade was about a mile long, and it looked really cool. But then it was like, nobody would buy it. It's like nobody would want it. It would look really weird and cool and out there, but it was like, who would actually buy it? I wouldn't buy a knife like that myself. And it was just like, oh yeah, nah, I'm not gonna go down that road. Thank you, Mad Kiwi. Another entry into the end of stream. Oh, my pen's not working. You're a legend, man. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, punch the pig and stick it, you reckon, Mad Kiwi? It would be interesting. Do you make knives with guards? When you say guards, Denny, do you mean like a bolster guard, like a tan guard, like the old Bowies? I haven't made one yet. I've got one coming up for Jade that's going to have a bit of a drop guard on the bottom, because I'm making a gold miner style Bowie for Jade, and that's going to have a brass guard running down the finger, but not up. I restored an old Bowie a while back, quite a few years back, when we were having COVID, and that had a full tan guard on it, and I reshaped that, remade it into an S guard. But yeah, generally you make guards like that with knives that have got what they call a hidden tan. So it's a knife where this part here goes down into a tapered point and the handle slides over it, and then you have a guard that runs around the blade, then you have a little bolster that pushes in, then you have your main handle that goes in, and they all just glue in. Sometimes you'll thread something into the back of it, or you'll put one pin through it, but generally they're just glued in. I don't like making those sort of knives. I worry about the strength of them. They're all just held in with glue, and I've had them break as well, because you end up with the blade comes along here, then it steps down, and then you've got this thin piece of steel, and then it steps out again like this. And I've had them break at that point. Factory knives like that, I've had them break. But I guess factory knives aren't made that well. They don't have strict controls and all the rest of it. They're not like a custom handmade one. But I don't like that style because I don't like the strength. The full tang knives where your blade runs the whole entire length of the handle and then it's pinned on 3 points, I reckon they're much stronger. They are a little bit heavier, but you can drill out a lot of material in these handles or skeletonize them. And yeah, yeah, you can do a full guard still on a normal knife, but yeah, I don't have one. None of my styles lend really to having a full guard, but unless I did a full on like Von Tempsky style Bowie or something like that, and I'd definitely put a full guard on it. Have you tried bluing a knife? I haven't done bluing. I am going to get some, what's it called? It's an acid that you dip your knife into and it makes it go sort of grey. I'm going to start doing that and stonewashing them. So I'm going to give that a go and see how that works. What happened to ST? ST? Who's ST, bro? One day I found a knuckle duster detecting. Nice. Was it a brass one EDC or just a steel one? Jimmy, the new SU Screa. You missed a bit there, but welcome, Jimmy. Welcome along, buddy. Yeah, it's acid, mate. It starts with F. I can't remember what it's called, but you dip your blade in it for a little bit, and it makes it go this really cool grey colour, and then you tumble them with rocks, and it gives us a real worn look. It's real nice. Look it up on YouTube. Is it ferric chloride? I think is it ferric chloride acid? G'day, Mick Ellis. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Yeah, ferric chloride acid, I think it is, and it etches into the steel a little bit and changes the color of it. But it also covers up and takes away any of those real fine scratches that you just can't quite sand out or any blemishes in the steel. And being 1080 high carbon, it might stop the steel from turning that nice dull grey patina. So I'm going to try that with a few of my knives and see how that goes. I reckon that could be quite fun. Just something different. What price range with the EDC knives? So the little EDC will probably range between $250 and $300, depending on what you put on the handles. This one's going to be a $300 one because we're going to go nice rosewood main handle, but then we're going to do a brass bolster up here. She really likes the brass bolster. So we're going to give it that classic look while still being small and a little bit more modern looking. So they'll range. If you just go for a standard timber handle, it'll be about $250. If you go for a synthetic handle, like a G10 handle, resin or something like that, or you get the additional brass bolster, it'll be $300. So they're one of the cheaper ones. So Dave Newman is in the house, and Dave Newman is a Patreon now. Thanks, buddy, for that. Much appreciated. So you go in the end of stream drawer as well. Found any cool bottles recently, Dave? Yeah, ferric chloride. That's the one. I was right. Yeah, so ferric chloride. They also use ferric chloride to get that really cool pattern on the Damascus steel. It brings out the patterning because of the two different steels. So I think the high carbon steel, it makes it go a little bit darker than usual, almost like a bluing Mad Kiwi, but not quite. But then it doesn't affect the other steel that they use in the Damascus, like the nickel steel or whatever it is. So yeah, it's sort of a bluing, but it's not quite. It doesn't go really black. It goes a really cool grey colour. But look it up. I'm gonna get into it. The guys I get all my steel from, they've just got it back in stock, so I'm gonna get some and I'm going to have a play with just a few blades that I'm doing myself, not client ones, and yeah, see how it goes, see what it does. Birchwood Super Blue. Yeah, I'm not totally keen on bluing it, but whoops, forgot the BS. Laughing at a new subscriber here. Oh, okay, fair enough, Jimmy. Welcome anyway. EDC, that's your name. It is your name, isn't it, EDC? I'll be doing a knife that's named just after you. Dave Newman just got back from the Grey Mill. Oh, how was it, man? I saw some pics on Facebook. Was it Warren posted up some pics? Looked like some cool displays and quite a cool wee show. Would have been really cool to get there. Hey Chris, I need to place an order shortly, mate. Oh, South Island fishing. No, we'll do something with you, mate. We'll do a bit of a deal on one of your trips. Salmon on yesterday. I know. Hey, for anybody who might be interested, if you're interested in trout fishing, salmon fishing down in the canals, South Island Fishing Adventures, who's just popped into the stream, does guiding down there. So he does trips. He will take you down there, do a day trip or a 2-day trip, depending on how rich you're feeling, and he will teach you all the tricks needed basically to bag yourself a monster trout or salmon down there. And as far as I've seen, his success rate is pretty good. Most of the guys he takes down there, they pick it up pretty quick, and he seems to produce the goods. And some of the photos coming out of there, man, those fish are huge. So yeah, jump on this guy's channel, guys. South Island Fishing Adventures. Hook him up if you're keen on a trip down to the canals for a monster trophy. I went to a wedding do yesterday. Manuka smoked. Oh yes, lovely. It was a great. It was great. Some awesome displays. Rice and Co. put on the show. Awesome. And yeah, did you pick up any bottles, mate? You get anything? Dredge NZ. Welcome. I'm guessing it's Charles. Welcome, Charles, to the stream. How did you go? You were going out this weekend with a couple of machines, weren't you? Maybe with the 6,000 in the SDC, having a wee swing around. How did you go? Did you get anything? You probably did way better than me last weekend, but I can't complain. Gold's gold and it all adds up. But no, how'd you get on, guys? How did you get on? Not Aura South Island fishing. No, it's all good. We all help each other out here. He can come down here fishing. Yeah, Mad Kiwis. I mean, he goes. He's keen as. I mean, he's pretty much. You specialise really, don't you? South Island Fishing Adventures. You specialise more on the canals and the big fish, the egg rolling and things like that down at the canals. That's mainly what you do in the way of your guiding, isn't it? Is that right? Just correct me if I'm wrong, but your guiding is mainly for the down in the canals. Do you do the lakes or is it just the canals? Let me know, South Island Fishing. Chris, when the next seeded hunt? I don't know. I did see some comments getting thrown around just recently of maybe doing another hunt up there, but another big get together. But EDC, I'm not entirely sure. It's pretty hard to do one down here because most of we don't have the areas we can do like they do up north. We don't have properties and things like that we can just regularly just seed out a hunt that won't get dug over. And also a lot of the country stuff now is being banned. A lot of the councils are banning detecting. So you've got to be very, very careful. And there's a lot of health and safety that's involved in doing a seeded hunt as well. It's pretty crazy. Hey, New Zealand. Oh, yeah, cool. Oh, good on you, Digger Mike. Good plug for Dredge NZ. We've got a couple of Motueka Crownies. I did see those. Very nice. Very, very nice. And a Harley's beer. Nice. Good job, mate. Well done. So Dredge NZ, how did you... Oh, you did put one there. Lots of hits, only iron and lead. No gold. No gold. Sure. Maybe it was just the machines, mate. Can't put it down to the operator, can we? Or was it just is it an area that has been gone over quite a bit, maybe? Or are you just getting used to the machines? I thought you would have been just raking it in down there, mate. Yeah, mainly do the canals, watch the space on the rivers and lakes this year. Okay, there you guys, you've heard it here first. South Island Fishing Adventures, mainly the canals, but looks like he is working on something else for later on. So that's pretty cool. That's exciting. Very exciting. It had been gone over. Yeah, it's the usual case, isn't it? We were up at the public claim on the coast, me and Dylan last weekend, or Monday, Tuesday. And yeah, it's getting harder and harder to find decent spots. We're still finding the odd little crack and nook and cranny with a bit of gold in it, but it is getting a bit tough. So yeah, just dropped that video this morning. So that was pretty cool. I ended up with 0.66, I think, for a couple of crevices and a bit of detecting. Dylan did well though. He got he got about the same amount of gold, but he did score one particular nugget that nearly went 2 grams. So that made his trip. He was pretty stoked with that. But I can't say too much because he'll do his own video. Still waiting for a flood. Yeah, a couple of good floods on the coast would be nice to redeposit a bit more gold. Jimmy, hey Crispy, you make some great knives. Have you tried any like Lichtenberg marketing on your handles? No, never heard of it. I'll have to look that one up. Lichtenberg markings. I'll have to look that up. Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't even heard of that before, Jimmy. So that's a new one on me. I might have to look that up. And if I like the look of it, I'll give it a crack. You know me. I like to try anything at least once. Right, guys, we've got a few in the house still. Let's do another giveaway. We'll do another giveaway for another sixpence, another 33, and another 34. Did I get that right? Or have I mixed them up? Oh no, they're all the same. Cool. So another sixpence and another threepence. Okay. Freshly dug out of the ground last year. I haven't found a single silver yet this year. And I've made a bit of a deal with old Joshy boy. We're gonna try and do 365 silver coins this year. So that's basically 1 silver coin for each day. Josh is really going well. He's onto it. I've been getting skunked the last few trips. I haven't had a single silver. I've been finding lots of other things, but no silvers. So I've got to get out. I've got that's coming up in the stream, but I've got a couple of weeks to get out and do as much detecting as I can before I go in for surgery. I got my date the other day. So yeah. It's electric burning. Oh, is that what they call it? Electric burning. Okay, Lichtenberg or whatever it is. I watched a guy just recently do a gun stock, a rifle stock with that, and he starts at both ends and it just works its way in, etching into the wood, and it looks like tree branches or roots, and it etches into the wood, and then he fills it with resin, and then he sands it all back out and smooths it off, and then epoxies the whole stock. And so he was filling it with like black resin or real nice blue resin. Looked incredible, but yeah, I wouldn't have a clue how to do that, mate. I'd probably electrocute myself. I mean, my nickname's Crispy for a reason, and it's a lot to do with electricity. So I get a horrible feeling something like that might not agree with me very well. Still waiting for the invite. What invite's that? South Island Fishing? Josh is on fire. Josh is on fire. He's just sniffing those silvers out left, right, and centre, mate. Dredging Z, mainly figuring out the machines, going Thursday night to do 3 days dredging. Nice. You'll definitely get some gold with the dredging, mate. Yeah, there's a lot to learn with those machines, especially since that's the new part of the business for you as well. Getting to know those machines a bit better. But yeah, don't forget, mate, we're all here to give you a hand and give you any tips and tricks if you do need it. There's a wealth of knowledge on the old Facebook and YouTube these days. Detecting. Yeah, well, the thing is, at the moment, I'm doing most of it during the day, and being on ACC, I'm sort of doing it while everybody else is at work. And then at night, I'm working on my knives. So, yeah, if you can sneak some time off work, buddy, you're welcome. Absolutely welcome. Come up north, find the silvers. Yeah, there's plenty up there being found still. Right, I've got a question here. Why did I write that? Oh, no, I've picked up the wrong one. You womble. Got a question here. So basically, I'm going to ask the question, and you just fire away your answers straight away. I'm not going to write go in the chat or anything like that. So, America had silver coins for quite a while. Okay, they had silver. They had 90% silver and 40% silver coins for quite a while, right up into fairly recently. What year, guys? What year did they stop using 90% silver coins? Okay, what year did they stop using 90% silver coins? Because they used 40% silver coins for a while afterwards, but what year did they stop using? There you go, Jacob. Jacob beat you, Digger Mike. Too quick for you, Digger Mike. Jacob, well done. Yeah, 1964. So 1964, they stopped using the 90% and they went to 40%. And then I think they went through to about 1968 or 69 with the 40%. And then they went copper and nickel. So well done, Jacob. That's all yours, buddy. Hey, also, Jacob, I think I've got something else here for you. And you need to get me a address. You need to email me an address. I know you've moved and you've headed off out country and I can't find your address. So flick me through, mate. Email it through. Well, I'm guessing you're still out country, or have you come back in? Because I noticed you've been popping up a bit recently, detecting with a few guys. So, yeah, flick me through your address. I know you're out Rakaya way somewhere, or you were, but I can't find it in my emails anywhere. I'm not sure if you did give it to me or not, but flick it through, mate, and I'll send those down. I don't know anything about coins. Oh, well, there you go, Blades. You're learning something. You're learning something tonight. So 1933 was when New Zealand started their own coinage. 1940 they brought in their own pennies. 1967 we went to our decimal system, which was the 1 and 2 cent pieces, 10s and 5s and all the rest of it. And then it's just changed from there. And our silver coins only had 50% silver in them. And they stopped using the 50%. In fact, yeah, Digger Mike, what year did they stop using silver in our coins? Put you on the spot, see if you can do it. G'day, Vanguard Adventure Vlogs. Welcome along, buddy. Come on, Digger Mike, you can do it. What year did they stop using? Oh, there you go, EDC's beat you. Yeah, 1946. So, yeah, 1946 we stopped using silver. We were actually very early in the piece. A lot of other countries kept using silver for quite a long while, like America, Australia as well. They used silver. They used 925 silver in their coins right into the 40s, and then they went 50% from there into the 60s. And same with America. They used 90% silver in their coins right up to 64. So there you go, Blades Piggin. You learned some stuff today. And you guys have been teaching me stuff as well about electrical etching timbers and things like that. So that'd be pretty cool. I'll definitely have a look into that. I reckon that could be quite neat. Put a bit of texture in the blade and the handle too for holding on to. Digger Mike says, I've got a spot for us to detect when we get a chance, bro. It's an old school ground. Switch the school. Not the Emerald. Oh, nice. That sounds pretty cool. Oh, you thought it was 47? No, there you go. Well, 47 they started the Coupe Pro. 1946 was the last year of the silvers. So, Digger Mike's up here in Christchurch, Mad Kiwi. Yeah, same as me. You're welcome, Blades Piggin. It's always good to learn a few bits and pieces. All right, how long have we been waffling? We've been waffling an hour already. My goodness. Yeah, you remember that now? Of course you do. Of course you do. Alrighty, well we might as well do this last giveaway. I don't really have that much more to talk about unless you guys want to ask me some questions about anything or what's going on. Hey, actually, Vanguard Adventure Vlogs. I've got that's what I'll tell you. I got my date for my surgery. So just playing with you. Yeah, sure, Digging Mike. Sure. Yeah, that's what we all say. Hey, yeah, got my date. Had my MRI last week. Got my date. I go in for surgery on the 7th of February. So the Tuesday after Waitangi weekend, I go in and get the surgery done. I'm guessing I'm going to be sweet as once I get out. Oh, cool. Thanks, Jimmy. Yeah, Clay's an absolute legend, mate. Absolute legend. I've been chatting with him today about my knives as well. He's quite keen on getting another wee one for one of his adventures coming up, and he's really been pushing them hard on his channel, which has been absolute. I mean, the guy's just an absolute legend. He's humble to a T, but he's an absolute legend. Yeah, so I go in for the surgery. I'm not going to be able to do a huge amount after that, but I'm still going to try and attempt to live stream. I'm only going to be in a sling, so I'm sure I can live stream. I'm sure I can handle that. But I am, over the next 2 weeks, going to be madly doing as much as I can in the way of videos. And Vanguard, I've got 2 hunts coming up, and one of them is into a spot that the guy just about guarantees I'll see at least a few animals. His last trip, he saw 15 deer and a couple of pigs. So I'm quite excited about that. I'm going in Wednesday and coming out Thursday. So it's going to be a nice little overnighter. And then I'm going to do one last big trip, 4-day trip, and it's going to incorporate going up to the West Coast, and it's going to be pretty much, I'm going to be hunting an area that has a gold-bearing creek as well. So I'm going to do some fossicking, see if I can find some gold, but mainly going to be hunting deer as well. So quite excited about it. That's going to be four days on the coast doing that one. And then I'm going to be detecting in between, making my knives. I've just started another video on my knives today. So I'm going to do a full complete build video, which is going to be quite cool. I'm actually doing it on this one here, this week EDC. So I'm going to do a full build video on this, which is going to be quite exciting. Lots of videos on some detecting. What else are we going to do? I might jump in the Avon, see if I can do a couple of bottle videos out of the Avon, and then a couple of hunts. And also going to do a giveaway video. Going to make a giveaway video that I'll drop at some stage soon. It's getting very close to 4,000 subs. And yeah, the truck video. So lots and lots to do over the next couple of weeks to plan so I can keep myself busy while I'm recovering and still be producing some cool videos for you guys. Obviously, I'll potter in my garden as well, so there'll be plenty of garden videos for those of you who are my patrons. I'm also going to do some knife videos for the Patreon, patron exclusive only knife videos. That they won't go onto YouTube. I'll do the full video onto YouTube, but we'll just do some other bits and pieces for Patreon. Got to keep you patrons happy. You guys are the bomb. Nice. Oh, you're going to fly in April? Nice. I'm hoping that I'll be just coming out of my not being able to move stage with my surgery and starting some physio and bits and pieces. So I'm hoping at that stage I'll be able to, by April, May, I'm hoping I'll be able to get out mobile, get out driving again and get back into the hills. I love hunting in winter, mate. Love hunting in winter. I'm still waiting for a date on my hand. Oh, I didn't even realise you needed surgery, bro. That's a bit stink. Sorry, I'll just catch up on here. Oh, yeah, Mad Kiwi's got another wee spot down there. I'll get back down there, bro. Yeah, Jimmy, he is, mate. He's an absolute legend. He's such a good rooster. He's been an absolute mentor for me the last year. He's really helped me keep in line, keep my weight off. He just messages me constantly, sends me voice messages. How am I going? Rah rah rah. Yeah, just top bloke, absolute top bloke. I was hoping to go and see him before I went in for surgery, but they gave me my date and it was like 2 weeks away. Flip, that's like, ugh. Yeah, so I can't quite get a trip up there before that. But as soon as I'm mobile and driving, I'll go up there, and we might do a video up there together. Couple of geriatrics going out for a hunt or something like that. Should be a giggle to make for some for giggles and laughs, if anything. Reefton trip, bro. Golden detecting. Yeah, we'll dig a mic. We'll go over. We'll go past. We won't go to Reefton. I'll take you to where we've been going, mate. It's yeah. I reckon there's better gold there. Are you going to do sifting? Yeah, I'll do. I will try and do. I won't be sifting, mate. I'll probably just throw the wetsuit on and just do an eyeballs only. I can't really dig at the moment with my shoulder, but I will jump in the Avon maybe and try and do a bottles and relics eyeballs only trip. Reefton is great. Up to Oda, yeah, I'm down for that trip. Yeah, Jades, I'll keep you in mind, mate. I was going to see if you wanted to come with me on this other trip to, on is it Waitangi weekend. I'm going to head over there Wednesday, but I'll be there till Sunday. So if you want to try and catch up, we'll contact each other and all the rest of it. Vlogs, my advice for lake fish. Oh, any advice for lake fishing? I'm on the boat in the morning. If you're on a boat, mate, just troll something around, throw something off the back, get it out the back a wee ways, make sure it gets nice and deep, and just putt around and troll that round. That's just about a guaranteed way of catching a trout. But other than that, go into little bays and just cast towards the bay and then bring them back out over the drop-offs. And anywhere where there's a stream or something coming into the lake is a really good spot for feeding trout as well. Thing like scar tissue pinching nerves after my stink. That's not good. Yeah, that's a bit pies, isn't it? Love Reefton. I do love Reefton too. Slab Hut was probably my favourite place I'd been to until Dylan took me to this other place, this other public fossicking spot, and I sort of fell in love with that. There's way more bedrock there than Slab Hut. So with my shoulder at the moment, like when you go to Slab Hut, you just dig and dig and dig. Whereas I can go to this other place and I can just drop in the water and I can just snipe the bedrock, which is it's pretty cool. It's way easier on the shoulder. Yep, text me. Yeah, well, okay, we'll keep in contact, bro. Let's do this other wee giveaway before we do the end of stream stuff. Who was the last person living in Waiuta? Digger Mike. His GOG was Popeye. Oh, his dog was Popeye. Ah, interesting. Okay, I got this one here. And this one will be interesting to see what as to whether you guys have been listening through the rest of the stream. Okay, this is another more New Zealand-based question. Okay, Nicky Steelo. Liked your last gold vid. Yeah, it was a great trip, that one. Really enjoyed it. You want to go back to my previous gold vid even before that, and I actually got more gold. It was quite cool, but yeah. Welcome along, mate. Thanks for joining the stream. We're just about to do another giveaway. Got to go, mate. Take care, Crispy. Hey, thanks for popping in, Muddy. Bud, much appreciated. And you take care of yourself. And yeah, we might see you next week. Right, guys. In what year did New Zealand bring in our own pennies and half pennies? What year did New Zealand bring in our own pennies and half pennies? This one will be a little bit trickier. You guys will have to think about this one. No, it wasn't 1930, Jacob. Not 1945. I haven't gone to Arrowtown, mate. I've been to Arrowtown, but not looking for gold. No, not 41, not 43, not 31. EDC 1940. Well done, buddy. EDC Middleman and Plains has got it. It was 1940. 1940. Well, they actually designed them in 1939, and they brought them into circulation in 1940. And the 1940s pennies, believe it or not, or up to about 1946, ring a lot higher when you're metal detecting than the 1950s pennies. I don't know why. I'm wondering if it's the composition of copper to tin. The ratio was maybe they had more copper in the earlier ones, but they ring higher. Used detectorist guys will know about that. So EDC, you're the man. You have just got this cool shilling. It's a 1937 NZ shilling. So Georgie boy on the back. Congratulations, mate. Email me your address, crispieskieadventures@gmail.com, and I will flick that up to you with a sticker. So EDC Middleman, congratulations. Good job, buddy. I think that's the first time you've won something off me. Woohoo! Congratulations, mate. Yeah, 29 on the knock sometimes, aren't they? Yeah, 27, 28, up to 29. You think you're digging a blimmin' big silver and out pops this crusty penny. Yeah, so, you did know it. You did know it, Digger Mike. Just a bit too slow. Aussie Alchemist, welcome, buddy. You've just been lurking away in the backgrounds there, or have you just popped in? Nice to have you on board. I had 1940 loaded. Of course you did, Mad Kiwi. Of course you did. Hey, actually, not so much for a prize, but who can tell me what else was minted in 1940 that New Zealand did? It was a one-off design coin. It was a 50% silver coin, and they only did it for that year. They only did it for their centenary year, the 1940. What was it? Can anybody remember? I've actually detected 3 or 4 of them. No, it's not a full crown and not a Waitangi crown, not a pound. It was a regular circulation coin. So it was Jacob. It was a half crown. Half crown. They did a 1940 centenary half crown, and the reverse on it was actually completely different to the normal half crowns. It's got a mouldy princess on it, standing there. So, g'day kid, just been lurking. Sweet. Oh, welcome along, Aussie Alchemist. Yeah, NZ half crown. Yeah, so I've actually dug a few of those, believe it or not. So they're not super rare, but quite nice to find. So, right, guys, I am going to do the end of stream draws. I think I've waffled on enough for a Sunday night. You guys have all probably got things to do. Unlike me, I can sleep in tomorrow morning, whereas most of you guys have probably got work and stuff, haven't you? Lunches to make and things like that to sort out for tomorrow. Oh, you don't have email? Okay, mate. Oh, you got a PO box there? Sweet. I'll grab that out of the chat when it comes through, when it clears. Cheers, matey, and congratulations. Mad Kiwi starting super early. You're always starting super early, aren't you, Mad Kiwi? Aussie Alchemist just finished a clean-up and shower, nothing major. Just a bit of a loser. Oh, you've been out this weekend, buddy. What did you get? How much did you get? Were you detecting or sluicing, or Blades is heading off to work at 6. Jade's off to work at 6. Digger Mike's off to work at 6:30. I'll tell you what, even though I'm on ACC and all the rest of it, and I've still been going to bed at a fairly normal time, and I've still been waking up at the normal times as if I was going to work. I'm still eyes wide open at about 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, and eyes wide open, bing, ready to go. And it's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Because the kids are still on holiday. Vanessa's actually still on holiday with work because she works at a school, so she gets all the school holidays. So it's just like, it's just uncanny. It's weird. It's like I'm still on a big Christmas holiday break. And like sooner or later, I'm going to have to go back to work, but I know I'm not. And it's just so weird. Big thing is trying to keep myself busy and occupied so that I don't get too bored. And that's my biggest worry once I have the operation is I'm not going to be able to do much. And yeah, I don't want to blob out. So I'm going to be doing lots of walking and yeah, might try and even get out with some of you guys going detecting and just wander around with you and bug you. Because otherwise I think I'm going to go a little bit stir crazy and get a bit of cabin fever. So I've got to be very careful. I don't want to go putting on way too much weight and blobbing out just because I'm sitting around not being able to do much. It'd be a bit frustrating. But yeah, so I mean, not super jealous of your early starts, guys, but yeah, I know where you're at. Yeah, both. Get buckets, and if no. Oh, cool. Excellent. Oh, Mad Kiwi, I will pass that on. Yeah, it was her birthday on Friday. So yeah, Ness did have her birthday on Friday. I refuse to walk out of the bush with a piece of gold, even if it's fun. Fair enough. Happy 20th too. Who's 20, bro? Yeah, I figured that's what you meant to say, Ozzy. Yeah, I don't like going up and not coming home with much. It's like I'll stay until at least find something decent. Right, guys. So this is for the Patreon members, or Patreon and members. So this is for a token on the notebook. Have I got one? Got one. Right. Got it there, and it is Phil with 2 L's. Awesome. I don't know if he actually came back tonight, if he's been back in the chat, but he was here at the beginning. So Phil with 2 L's, if you're still here, you have just got yourself a mark in the diary. So you have 1 token towards a knife. Phil with 2 L's has 1 token. Oh, Mad Kiwi, he's still going. Thank you so much. So Phil, congratulations, matey. You've got a token against your name for a custom knife. And I'm going to have to write out a couple more names. Thanks heaps, Mad Kiwi. Another couple in the drawer. Mad Kiwi. Yeah, I'm not sure if Phil's still here or whether he's gone to bed. For beer? Cheers, Mad Kiwi. Diesel money for the next trip. Yeah, diesel's gone up, man. It's just crazy. Oh, and Jade wants to still get in on the action as well. You guys are legends. Thank you so much. Jade. Hey, so Jade, are you going to be, can you get some time off, mate? Or will you just come in over the weekend, try and hook up with me over the weekend? What's your thought on that Waitangi weekend trip? Because obviously Friday will be a holiday. Crispy question, if you had to choose right now, money, no issue, 6,000 or Axiom? Ooh, 6,000 Axiom. I'd probably choose the 6,000, mate, purely on the fact that I've been watching what the Sluices, young Dylan and the Sluices, he's got himself a 6,000. And I'm guessing you're meaning GPZ or GPX 6,000, whatever they are. He's got I'm pretty sure his is a GPX 6,000. And it's phenomenal. It is picking up some pretty unreal bits of gold, man. It's an amazing machine. Just got to be careful. I mean, I don't know much about the Axiom, but I know that the 6,000, man, it is a phenomenal machine. He goes over areas I've gone over with my Equinox, and flip me days, he gets gold that I can't hear. It's my machine's just not picking it up. It's deeper in the bedrock, and yeah, he's picking up beautiful pieces. So I would personally, yeah, if money wasn't an option and I could have either or, I would probably go with the 6,000, bro. To be honest, I also, yeah, also like the. Oh, good night, guys. Jade, Mad Kiwi, and Blades. Flip me days, guys. Mad Kiwi. Just lucky I cut up a few of these a couple of weekends ago. So yeah, Aussie mate, I'd go the 6,000, but that's only because I've seen what it can do. I've seen what it can pick up, and I'm pretty impressed with it. Pretty impressed. Right, Blades. Good night, matey. I'm just going to write Blades. Otherwise, I'm going to drag this night out too much. Okay, so the 6,000 is currently in front, but it's close. You're asking quite a few people, mate. I guess everybody's got their own brands as well that they're sort of a little bit more loyal to. I guess ultimately, I like the Mind Lab. So I'd probably, yeah, it is a big investment. It's huge. Yeah, I know it cost old Dylan quite a bit. He had to sell quite a bit of gold to afford to get his. He was humming and hawing whether he should or not, because he was contemplating that or the SDC, I think it was, and he went with the 6,000. But he's loving it, and it's really paying off. He's getting it's way more stable in the water, like really way more stable in the water, and he's getting bigger bits of gold deeper in the bedrock than what like the likes of the Gold Monster and the Equinox can actually get. So for that reason alone, I don't know, it might be a little bit more suited for New Zealand conditions as well, maybe. I don't know whether it's the same over there. I know a lot of the guys use the GPXs over in the outback. But I don't know what your alluvial stuff's like, and your rivers and creeks, what the bedrock's like and stuff like that. I mean, if there's anything like, I'm getting RSI, guys. Yous guys are seriously legends. Good night. It's just about a 3-horse race now, isn't it? I don't know if you other guys are gonna. There's a lot of names in here now, guys. all of the 3 of them. Hey, thank you so much, guys. You're all absolute blimmin' legends. This will go a long way. Really help out. $8,000 US. Oh, 8,000 Australia. Whoa. 8,000, is it? Is Dredge NZ on here? I'm sure they're a bit cheaper here, aren't they? And $650 for the Nugget Finder coil. Wow. Hey, Dredge NZ, are you on here? Can you do a better price than that? Than 8,000 Australian and $650 for a Nugget Finder coil for a chap in Australia? Aussie Alchemist, look up Dredge NZ and see what their prices are. That's pretty crazy, man. Right, guys, I'm going to say stop because you guys are getting a little bit carried away. Stop with the super chats, guys. That's way too much. Way too much. Oh, Dredge NZ. Oh, you're just. Oh, okay, no, but that's Kiwi. Oh, yeah, no, what's the conversion? Oh, no, it might be. Yeah. And is that including a nugget finder coil, Charles, or is that extra? So 9,000 for the 6,000. Oh yeah, and you were, what were you, Aussie? You were 8,000 Australian, and then 9,000. Yeah, and then the coils on top of that. Oh, so there is a bit of a difference, isn't there? Jade. Oh, flip. Guys. Oh my goodness. These guys are too much. I'm getting speechless. This is nuts. I'm going to run out of paper. Kiwi. Oh, stop. Guys, you've got to stop. This is way too much. Way too much. Oh my goodness. I'll put you in there, Kiwi and Oz, but I get the feeling it's going to be one of 3 people are going to pop out of this one. Oh, Blades, my goodness. You're too much, man. You're too much. You're an absolute legend. Good bastard, as Clay would put it. My goodness. Total GB. Yeah, my pen's just about all tapped out too, Mad Kiwi. Flip. Oh, crikey gee. Mad Kiwi. Good night. Give Blade a ticket. I'm actually thinking in my head that we might have to, I might have to just give, there's 3 guys that have just gone out of control tonight, and I'm wondering if we should just give them all a token. This is just crazy. What do you guys reckon? They've gone way above and beyond. It's just nuts. I mean, what do you reckon? Mad Kiwi says, nope. Yeah, you want the draw, do you? You want an actual proper draw. This is nuts. Oh, yeah, Nugget Finder Coil, 14x9, 578. Less GST. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Kiwi. Port Royal's in the house. Welcome. Is DredGNZ doing the mail orders at the moment, or do we have to wait for a bit? There you go, Charles. Are you guys you back on deck with the mail orders and bits and pieces? Port Royal's just asked if you are doing your mail orders again, or is there still a wait? You can answer that one, Dredge. I think yep, we are doing mail orders, says Charles. So there you go, Port Royal. If you want to go grab something, you can. They are all up and running with their mail orders. So how's it all going, Charles? You're all set up? I mean, have you unpacked everything, or you're still trying to find space for places for stuff and places to put everything, or you're pretty much all settled in now? Because that must have been a mammoth job, mate. I do not envy that at all. Sort of, he says. I can pretty much pick from that no, they're not quite done, but yeah. I get the feeling it's going to be one of those ongoing things for a wee while. Will it be, Charles? It'll sort of as you need things, I guess you'll pull them out, and as you sell them, you'll pick them out and just flick them on rather than trying to find a place for everything. Because you had a lot of inventory to go down there, didn't you? That was crazy. Still trying to find room for things. Yeah, I figured you would be, mate. I really figured you would be. Yeah, you should, Mad Kiwi. I'd come down and take you out and show you how to use things. It's heaps of fun. It's very, very addicting. Yeah, pretty much day by day. Yeah, I figured as much. I was Charles, trying to see if I could somehow or another get a trip down to you before I went in for surgery in 2 weeks, but I don't think I'm going to, and probably in all honesty, I'll probably just get in your way anyway if you're still unpacking and moving things out. Oh, Mad Kiwi, they've taken down. How many containers did you send down there? Was it 2 or 3, Charles? I think you did definitely 2, didn't you? Or did you get another one? Or you had another one on at home or something? 2. So they've already done 2 big containers, Mad Kiwi. There was a lot of stuff went down there. It was crazy. Yeah. I was going to try and get down before my surgery, Charles, but I just don't think I'm going to have the time to do it. And it'll be got everything in 2. Yeah. I don't know how you did it, mate, but you did well. But basically, what I might do is I might wait till I can drive again, and then I'll come down, Charles, and I'd love to do another video to follow up that interview on the new place. Maybe do a bit of a tour around. So maybe once you've got your shed up and running, and you've got everything like your showroom all done, we'll come down and we'll do a bit of a tour and a walk around the new Dredge NZ. So if that's okay with you, but it'd be cool. I think it'd be a nice way to follow up that interview video. So yeah, Port Royal. He's down in Omarama, just out of Omarama, just in the Lindis Pass there, and he's right on the main highway too. So real easy to find. Have you got flags out or anything like that, Charles? Have you got any signs up there yet that sort of indicate that where you are? Because I know the main road goes right past your place, but have you got like any flags up or any signs up yet, or are you still just running mainly on the website stuff? He's not too far away from you, Mad Kiwi. Not too far away at all. One small sign, getting some done. Yeah, that'd be cool. Because being right on the main road, man, that's just going to be huge. Going to be massive for you. Right, guys. The big drawer. Who's it going to be? There's a lot of names in here. Well, there's a lot of tickets in here, but all they're very much the same. Z Nails. Oh! No, I know that trick. Dredge. Yeah. That'd be cool. Just get yourself a compressor and some puncher repair kits and you'd be away. Yes. Right. I'm going to go deep. Dig down right to the bottom of this. See if we can't. Who are we going to pick out? You guys have been absolute legends tonight. I can't thank you enough. There we go. We've got one. The support has been just phenomenal, and I'm a bit blown away, and I just really appreciate it. I do. Thanks heaps, guys. It will really help things, especially at the moment with what's going on. I don't know if those of you who were in last week's stream, we're still having ACC problems, but we won't go into that. Who have we got? It had to be, didn't it? It had to be the Blades, Jade, or Mad Kiwi. Blades, Piggin, thank you so much, mate. That is just phenomenal. You guys are legends, absolute legends. I'm a little bit gobsmacked, a little bit humbled by your generosity, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, Blades, Piggin, with the cool new name. There you go, mate. Changing that name tonight. It's paid off, hasn't it? You've got one token beside your name for that knife. Thank you so much, guys. I really can't say that enough. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Cheers. No, thank you. Thank you, man. And you other guys, obviously Digger Mike, I'll get your prizes to you next time we hook up. And Jacob and EDC, I will get your address, EDC, off the chat once it loads up in a couple of days. And Jacob, if you just want to email me yours again, that would be much appreciated. What crazy ideas is Mad Kiwi coming up with again? Get an old tractor, or I can give you an old mill for advertise, old tune mill. Oh, yeah. Always trying to help out, Mad Kiwi. You're a good rooster. You're a good rooster. Well done, Blades. Cool bananas. Oh, I don't know about that, Digger Mike. I don't know about that. Yep, I already sent it today. The email. Magic. Cheers, Jacob. I will look that up and we'll get some stuff sent away next week. Well, thank you so much, guys. It's been a pretty epic night again. And again, I've managed to waffle on about Diddley Scott for, nearly 100 minutes we've just clicked over. So I don't know how I do it. And I don't know how you guys sit there and listen to me for the whole time. So, it's much appreciated, guys. Yeah, keep an eye out for my videos. I've just dropped a nice gold one that most of you have probably seen. I've got a couple others coming up, and like I say, there'll be lots coming up that I will dribble out over the next probably 6 weeks after my surgery, when I can't really get out and do too much. So you'll just have to bear with me with those. I will keep the live streams going, so we'll keep this up, keep up these shenanigans. I just have to find out. I have to find out some subjects to talk about, because I won't be doing much, and I won't have much in the way of show and tell. So I can show you my scars once they dig into me. But yeah, Catch you later, Mick. Thanks so much. But yeah, no. So we'll keep it going, mate. We'll keep it all going. We'll keep things rolling. Keep you guys happy. That'd be the main thing. Have a good week. You too, Port Royal. And guys, keep safe. Make sure you're having fun with whatever you're doing. And until the next one, happy hunting, guys. Cheers for everything. I still can't get over it. You guys are just, I feel humble. Thanks heaps, guys. Be safe, be cool. Have a great week.